You did the spawn shit.
But I'm gonna tell.
He's supposed to light himself on fire.
I'm gonna tell you the whole story why I did the shit though. So, you know all the shit that happened prior to that weekend with the scenario, whatever.
Yeah.
So I called. Remember Mike? I hit Mike. I'm not coming to New York. It's very hot. Now I don't know if this big is Tupac and Biggie, but it feel like that. It's big.
Right.
You know, and Twitter makes shit even worse. All the threats coming back and forth. You come to New York, son, it's over for you. So I'm like, Mike, I don't know if I'm coming. So I said, Mike, just do me a favor. I got a son, I got a family to get home to. If you could promise me that I get back home to my family, I come. You're like, we got the FOI, we got all the shit, right? We got everything for you. Let's get on the plane, we got you. I kissed my wife, it was like a movie, my nigga. I'm like, I might not come back. I don't know.
Mike captured you so hard.
Listen to me. I get on the plane. I get off the thing. I'm like, yo, so like, I don't know if niggas gonna be at the airport. I don't know what's going on. He like, nah, we got the security in the front. I get to the front, 5'2" Indian nigga with a Daylyt sign. I am literally security. I'm like, who is this nigga? Like, where the rest of the people? Where the Muslims and all that? Yeah. Like, are they at the hotel? So I get to the hotel, and it was just one nigga, like another short nigga.
Yeah.
I say, Mike, Mav guys are huge.
Rock can't
what are they gonna do, dog? Like, what are they? He's like, nah, you're good. You just out here. So then we got Sway in the morning. We walk in the Sway.
Niggas don't give a fuck.
It's nothing. I'm like, Mike, you got me out here naked, my nigga. Like, my guy's not out here. I'm naked. So it's me and Hollow. We walking. Hollow like, yeah, I'm gonna just get on back because I don't really know. I said, Hollow, man, I thought we was. Hollow like, yeah, we cool, but I don't. I said, Mike,
good for that.
I'm like, Mike, you really lied to me, dog. Like, you lied to me.
Yeah, niggas just wanted you to come out.
Like, he really lied. He didn't give a fuck about my safety or nothing. Like, he lied to me, bro. So in that mind state, I'm like, you know what? Fuck the tournament. Fuck everything me and Mav talked about. Fuck all this. I'm about to burn the whole, my nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad what happened, because I'd probably be in jail, my nigga. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I had plans on, like, burning the whole shit, everything.
He was gonna set his cape on fire.
I was gonna set my cape on fire, the stage, gasoline.
The Hammerstein Ballroom is what was good. Right there on 34th and
I promise you I was about to set the whole bitch on fire.
Now, luckily,
bro, you
dead ass.
Luckily,
I know you.
Hand saw his man.
Yeah, my man had the lighter on the side.
And pressed him, and his man went through the back door.
I was supposed to set the whole stage on fire.
And his man had the lighter fluid.
Yeah, it was ugly, dog.
So hands ran down on the lighter fluid guy.
The lighter fluid guy got out.
So when y'all see me rolling on the ground, that was just improv. I'm like, I got an improv. Like, yeah, it was supposed to get wild, dog.
This nigga's crazy, man.
Yeah, but everything played out how it played out.
Yeah. Let me tell you what was crazy about that battle.
You mean something else?
Did you actually take a shit on stage?
No.
It was I remember people saying that.
That's not a no.
No, but that battle, because of how that building was set up, where you stood in that building, you couldn't hear anybody rap. So if I stood right here, I couldn't hear you. But if I walked over here, I could hear it, the way the acoustics were. Yeah, so people were like, why are you cheering? I ain't hear nothing. And everybody had to keep walking around the building.
They didn't test it.
They didn't test nothing.
So when it was Joe and Hollow, Joe's like, I'm saying hot shit, Joe Button. And people had to keep walking around to hear it.
Yeah, it was, they
Yeah, that was a different
They ain't
time.
give a fuck about, and it was a lot of things like, how they pitched it to us.
Nigga, the tickets were on Groupon for $10.
But I'm just saying, it was a lot of things like,
yeah.
I think at that moment I was still learning my worth too. So at the end of the whole show, I'm like, this show, they didn't give a fuck about us. This was for Joe and Hollow.
Not even, I wouldn't even say just for Joe and Hollow, because even that shit wasn't the best setup.
Yeah.
So it was just, it's new grounds.
Yeah.
Then a lot of people that was involved didn't understand battle rap.
Yeah, they
didn't understand why things were set up a certain way. They didn't even investigate to make sure that everything was
like
right.
rappers flip.
Rappers are gonna rap, get some mics, they'll be fine.
Yeah, I was like, that was it.
No, they don't even need a real deal.
Sidebar, I always felt like Joe did better in that battle than niggas gave him credit for.
He did. He didn't lose till he put the mic down. And
he lost when he picked the mic up, but you know, that's from a battle rapper's perspective.
Nah, I thought
you feel like he was trashing. You feel like
no, I didn't feel like he was trash.
Oh, when he had the mic, period.
But look, bro, you're entering our shit. If your opponent is willing to perform, and you know, with that, like, who are you to say, no, I'm just gonna be the nigga with the mic or whatever? Nobody was feeling that. The battle rap community that was in there,
they kind of turned on it from there.
Like, why you got
but
the
even
mic,
like
bro? And then you spitting it like we don't understand, nigga. You know the type of shit that we get like that.
Now I feel like he did. I feel like he did spit at least 1 or 2 bars.
He did.
That went over niggas' heads. I'm saying.
No, but no, I'm gonna say this. I could say this, cause I don't know if y'all really got to look at the crowd. It wasn't us.
It was
not at all.
It wasn't us at all. It was Eminem fans. It was like, where Emmett?
Right. Because when Dying Hippopotamus flew, that's when I was like, where the fuck am I at?
Yeah,
like we would boo this shit.
I'm keeping it real. Like
okay,
that was that night. Oh,
because you know when I had the costume on, I walked straight to the edge of the stage, and I'm like, I don't see NHB. You know, I don't see. You know, we know
I'm
our
not gonna say no names,
but we know our crowd. You know what I mean?
A nigga said, you more hypocritical than a dying hippopotamus. And that flew. The crowd went crazy. I said, oh shit, where the fuck am I at? This ain't.
It was
okay. All right, cool, whatever.
It wasn't our crowd.
That's kind of wild.
It most definitely wasn't our crowd.
That was kind of wild.
It wasn't our crowd. On top of the acoustics was weird. It was just a lot of weird shit.
I never made it past the acoustics.
Yeah, it was a lot.
That was the worst.
That was so poorly done.
Yeah.
Like, it was an attempt. It was an attempt.
Yeah, but it was poor.
They didn't.
All you have to do to get anything off is get people who are experienced in that lane, swallow your pride, ask people who know better.
They didn't want to give him the credit.
No, people don't do that. I realize that.
I do that all the time.
I said Remy's probably the only
when it
one
came to Kendrick.
that really acts like, yo, what should I do?
How should I do this
she's
right?
the only one.
I don't even think it's battle rap. I think it's anything at all. Swallow your pride and get the people who know in the room. Go get the connoisseurs and bring them in the room. Yeah. Especially if you got the budget. Go get the people who know better.
Yeah,
it makes for a better product.
It's a funny culture, man.
It's funny.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard.